1914 to 1918, many hoped World War I would be the war to end all wars. From 1 million military deaths to 20 million wounded, and just over 100,000 New Zealanders alongside Australians and other men and women of the Commonwealth of Nations. World War I began with the dispute between Austria and Serbia after the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand and his wife Sophie, Duchess of Hindenburg, which sparked war all across Europe. England was most involved, which had a large impact on countries of the Commonwealth. And men across the Commonwealth flocked to their king's aid and were willing to fight for their country's honour.
The Gallipoli campaign was one of World War I's greatest tragedies. It was poorly thought out by Winston Churchill, although his idea was simple. In an attempt to end the war early, Winston suggested they would organise a new war front that countries under the Ottoman rule could not cope with. Anzacs soldiers had been training for a good half the year and were on alert when called to action in a small European country west of Turkey, called Gallipoli. They were training in Egypt at the time, and it took many months to reach Gallipoli by boat.
After 2 months of boat travel from Egypt to Gallipoli, the Anzacs found that they had landed on the wrong beach due to strong tides. This whole mess was thanks to Winston Churchill. When they got off the boat, the Turks' plan worked, and they managed to kill off 3,000 New Zealand troops who became casualties on their first day. The death may have been avoidable if the beach had wide shores and small cliffs and hills like it was supposed to. After this, the troops felt a need for safety, and this was when the trenches were born.
Hello, we are Hillside School, Room 1, and we are taking a video of our time in a trench, eating our lunch. We've been studying the Anzacs recently, and we're quite interested in their time in the trenches. So we've built an 8 metre long, 1 metre wide trench, and we're all eating our lunch in here. Well, it's very cramped, and we can't imagine what it would be like to be a soldier stuck in here for 8 days at a time for 8 months on end. So I'm going to ask some people some questions. So Claire, how do you think you would cope being a soldier in terrible times we would spend in the trench?
I'll cope really terrible because people will be cramped, people will be getting trench foot, and lots of people will get sick, and there will be rats and fleas everywhere.
Okay, now Erica, maybe you would like to expand on what trench foot is.
Well, trench foot is like a disease when like it's like the trenches get full of water from when it rains, and your boots and socks get all wet and yuck, and your feet start to like get trench foot.
So it's an infectious disease?
Yeah.
Okay. So that is what we have to say on our time in the trench.
In my spare time, I'm a researcher and collector of New Zealand military pieces and bits and pieces. And I've come to talk to you about Anzac Day and its importance to New Zealand. Firstly, we've got a lot of stuff here that is authentic stuff. It's over 100 years old, so could you not please not touch? I've got a helmet here you can put on your head, do whatever you want with it, and just have a feel of what a soldier would have worn. But all this other stuff, could you just look with your eyes, please?
So they're 100 years old.
These, yes, these are. This is the first war tunic.
Wow, right.
To the other ranks is 100 years old, or almost.
Wow.
It was produced in 1916.
to general fail in the men's life. The men lived on canned corned beef, which was also known as billy beef. It had been contained in cans for very long periods of time. Biscuits as hard as bricks, tasteless jam and toffees that could break your teeth were the soldiers' diets along with the dreaded bully beef. In Flanders fields the poppies blow, between the crosses row on row, they mark our place, and in the sky the larks still bravely singing fly, scarce heard amid the guns.
We are the dead, short days ago. We lived, felt dawn, saw sunset glow, loved and were loved, and now we lie in Flanders fields.
Johnny, get your gun, get your gun, get your gun. Take it on the run, on the run, on the run. Hear them calling you and me.